Happy Halloween, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to the Mighty Bujo. Today, we're going a little sinister, but before we get to that, here is how last week's layout turned out. But this week, I have something completely different in mind, and I'm going to need some gloves to keep things from getting too messy. These are cheap little cooking gloves. Here is Tombow 856, which is a brilliant, vibrant red. And we're going to have it dripping on this page, and to do that, we need a little bit of water to help us out. So I'm coloring my fingers, and while I'm doing this, I'm actually pushing my palm and extending my fingers so the bones, the ridges, will be felt by the marker, because I wanted to get a skeletal look to it. Now the marker is drying some as I'm doing it, so give it a couple little spritz of water to get everything all wet again, and it's time to attack the book. Ready? I love it. And here we go in slow motion, just in case you wanted to see how this was done. Slap the book, and then I slid my hand ever so slightly to smear it a tiny bit. And there we go. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Over here will be my little mini calendar. And then we've got a butcher knife to go with my bloody hand. Now, I wanted it to appear like someone came along and left their handprint on an already completed page. So I'm skipping the lines behind the print. And I also intend to try to write my days of the week behind everything. So I want it to appear like the hand is on the top of the page. Over here, you know, you can't have a bloody handprint without some blood dripping down the page as well. Like I mentioned, I decided to go daring and bold this week. And I just love this red. It couldn't be more perfect for this page. Over here, I've got it dropping and oozing down into my to-do box. I just wanted this to be kind of a splattered mess of a page. What could be a better way to close out Halloween with? These are my favorite kind of pages to do. There's just so many possibilities. There's like no rules when it comes to Halloween pages, and I really love it. I could probably continue to do these for another 6 months. I could probably come up with a year's worth of Halloween pages. So fortunately, I'm going to have to keep all of the rest of my ideas for next year. I'm going to have to note them down, so I'll be sure and come up with something next year as well. On my mini challenge, I didn't finish my projects, but you know, I made some progress, so it'll work. And here's, like I said, I'm just trying to keep the words behind the hand. So how to do that as best as I could with the spacing, I just kind of continued to write the letters in the air and then just visualized it that way. Some turned out better than others. I didn't really take the time to really do it perfectly. Because again, it's Halloween, it's a mess. The book's been attacked. But I really enjoy how vibrant this page is. It just made me smile every time I turned to it. Up here, I wasn't quite happy with the way my blood was dripping. It looked too uniform, so I decided to just add more and color it in, and I think it works in the long run. The only thing was my daughter pointed out because couldn't quite figure out what was wrong. And after I turned off the camera, she's like, yeah, take it over to the other page. So that red up at the top, I did extend to the page on the left. And unfortunately, my camera wasn't on when I did it. But I will have an image here in just a moment to show you. There it is. So I extended it over there. Fortunately, I didn't get a full shot of it. But anyway, there's my last week of October. I hope you've enjoyed these pages this month. And keep an eye out. I'll be setting up November next. I gotta start in the morning. So wish me luck and happy Halloween, everyone. Be safe tonight. Bye, y'all.